on ships, toast to the night. Flavors of the world, everything feels right. Raise your glass, let the good times flow. Sips on ships, let's go, let's go, let's go.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl T from Adventures of Spirits, and welcome to Sips on Ships. Sips on Ships with Carnival Cruise Addicts. And today we're talking about the Atrium bar, the bar that everyone sees when they get on the ship. Whether you go there or not, whether you drink there or not, at some point or another, you are going to pass the Atrium bar, whether it's same level, whether you're looking up. Oh, no, not necessarily looking up. Most likely you're looking down, especially when they're playing the live music. That's usually where they have some of the best live symphony music, where they're playing all the updated stuff. And if you travel during the holidays, they usually always have all the holiday musics live there, the decorations, and any other type of holiday function. So with that stated, let me go ahead and bring Carnival Cruise Addicts to the stage. Woo! All right. How y'all doing today?
We are great. How are you?
I'm doing good, doing good. Actually, I have Sips on Ships. I'm usually not a hat wearer, and my ponytail in the back is keeping it pulled, but here goes the bucket hat to match the shirt.
Nice.
Yes.
Very
so
nice.
Got the little string for the crocodile Dundee folks who feel they need the string. They like to let it hang on the back of their chest. But anyway, check out the merch. Eventyoursofspirits Spirits. We got merch out. Go check it out.
Yeah, but that string is great because you'll get off those piers sometime. That wind's blowing and the fish are eating your hat. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like a geek when I pull it up and it's tight on my chin, but you know what? My hat's there when I get back.
Now, it's funny because when my husband wears it, he pushed the string behind his head. I'm like, it defeats the purpose of the string.
It does.
Why? I don't want to wear it around my neck. I said, okay, so when the wind blows, where is it going? It's gone. It's gone, and there's none but water around here. One blew out. One blew off and he lost it. And I'm like, well, you're just going to be hatless today because we're in the middle and the sun is blazing. So good luck. So that was it. But ever since then, it stays right here.
I mean, I got to wear the hat because there's not much left up here and you get sunburned pretty quick. So, yeah, I mean, if it's a calm day, I'll tuck the string inside the hat. But if it's a little bit of a breeze, that thing is choked up around my chin. I'm walking around like a geek, and that don't blow off. I love it. I have to get me one of those, honestly.
Yeah, we have that with all of our logos, but you can just get them without the logo. Just go to Amazon. They have them. I'm actually have some visors for the ladies if the ladies want a visor. So I just gotta put that out, but I'm trying to figure which visor company I want to use because not all visors are treated the same. Some are very cheap. You get them and they're all crumpled up and I'm like, no, I need something that's a little more firm, that's going to durable but firm, so.
Well, that's what she said.
Oh, durable but firm. Nice. Like it. Well, you got a merch shop, right? Where people go and go get some tea material?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes.
We just bought 2 shirts.
Well, she said Amazon. I'm just saying. You got to go to her shop and get the proper SOS.
You go to my shop if you want it branded. But for those people who they just want a blank one, you go to Amazon for it. And I'm also an Amazon affiliate, so you can get that through me too. So
there you go.
But we're talking about the Atrium bar or the lobby bar or whatever they want to call it, depending on whatever ship you're on, whether it's Carnival or not. There's always a main bar. Even at a resort, there's a main bar that everybody, goes to or has to pass by, regardless of where you are in the establishment. So, Atrium bar. When you think of Atrium bar, what comes to mind when you think of Atrium bar?
So for us, because we've been cruising a long time, we are used to like the older ships with the grand elevators, the glass elevators that go up a million floors, and it's just you look up and then you're sitting there. They have live music playing. They got the trio strings playing at night. They've got the dance floor. But it's just one of those like welcoming bars where like you come back from an excursion. That's the first place we go. We really enjoy the Atrium bar, and it's one of our favorite bars on the ship.
Yeah, most of the Carnival ships, when you get on the boat, you're on deck 3 roughly, and that is the Atrium bar. So back in the day when they had the old muster stations, pretty much our first stop, Atrium bar or Lido deck. Get a drink. And then, go do the muster station eventually with a life jacket on, this, that, and the other. So now we get on, we do the muster station, and we go right to the Atrium bar or the Lido deck bar and get that drink. It is by far, I think, one of the best bars on the boat. The servers and the tenders are amazing. And you can sit there, have a drink, especially on the older ships, and look up like 6, 7, 8 decks. And on some of the boat, it has a glass whale tail, and you can see right up through the whale tail. So it is
really
by far. Oh yeah,
I never looked up. I have to look up next time I'm on.
Yeah, look up. Magic has it. What was it? Let the sunrise.
It's not the whale tail though. It's just
it's the glass thing around the whale tail.
Skylight, whatever. Okay.
Yeah,
no, the whale tail is in the back of the ship. This is the front of the ship.
She'll see when we watch the videos.
Okay.
But I've looked up, but I've only looked up as far as the elevators. I've never just looked directly up. So I've never seen that. So now I have something to look for when I go. But when I think of the Atrium bar, it to me is almost like the place where you just congregate with everybody. It's always the meeting place. It's, hey, I'm getting on the ship. Where y'all gonna be? Oh, meet me at the Atrium bar. Hey, dinner is at 6:00. We're all gonna sit together. Okay, well, where we gonna meet? Oh, we're gonna meet over by the Atrium bar. Or hey, we're about to take some pictures. Meet me by the Atrium bar. Or hey, they got some live music. Chances are where's the live music gonna be, even though they do have live music in other places, the Atrium bar always has live music, and they have trivia. And usually during the holidays, you got the big Christmas tree, you got Santa, everything's decorated, and it's almost like another place where you can sit down, have your drink, and also be entertained. And it's the wonderful place that people watch too, because there's just some funny stuff that goes on around the Atrium place, or Atrium on their floor, or even the deck up one. Always something going on and funny to look at.
And they're seating at the bar, but if that's full, they always have these little tables and chairs around the bar where you can sit and gather too, and just people watch or whatever. It's great.
Yep, the dance floor is normally there, and it gives you a little bit of Atrium bar envy. So it's normally on 3, and if you're on like deck 5 or 6, going up the glass elevators, looking down, and the bar is slowly getting further away as you're going up, you're like, I want to go that way. Give me a drink. So yeah, I mean, honestly, it's an older ship thing with Carnival specifically. It is the epicenter of the ship. The whole ship radiates around that bar, in my opinion. You know what I mean? The shops are normally a level or 2 above. Pixels, the photo gallery, the casino. It's normally right there. So yeah, I mean, the Atrium bar to me is one of my favorite bars on the boat because it's relatively all encompassing.
Yeah, and it's because it's the center. Elevator, and then everything is from that point going that way. So it's almost, as always, the Atrium is always the center of the ship. Well, you said it's the front of the ship.
It's the front.
It's the front. Okay. So then I guess those are the front elevators, and then there must be another set of elevators.
Well, it's kind of like front mid, right?
It's mid.
Okay. You'll have in the front, you'll have the theater.
Right.
right? The
Mhm.
different
Back,
theaters.
you have the restaurant.
And then, but you also, that's where you have guest services, your shore excursions, so it's
It's the
Yeah.
epicenter
it's
of the
mid
cruise.
front, we'll say.
Mid front. I got you. Okay. Okay. Well, let's talk about the drink. So, in terms of the setup, we all know that's sort of like the centerpiece of the ship, right? We agree that that's what the atrium or / lobby bar is. But the actual drinks, they actually have, even though their drinks are very simple, they're very good simple drinks. Like for me, when I go to the atrium bar, there's two that really it's three. It's really three, and with the Bahama Mama being sort of like depending on what mood I'm in, because it depends on who's making it. But the dark and stormy, and the chocolatini, those are my two go-tos when I go to the atrium bar. That I don't care where I go, those are the two that no matter who's making it, it's gonna come out right. Bahama Mama, don't know.
Yeah. So I mean, they have like their frozen cocktails, right? That are like the typical, the kiss on the lips, right? A pina colada. But of course, they have the chocolatini is one of my favorites too. If I'm in the mood for like a dessert drink, but if I'm in the mood for something a little bit more lighter, I will go with the Carnival Cosmo.
By lighter, she doesn't mean alcohol.
No,
It is nothing but alcohol.
I mean it's vodka, it's limoncello, right? And what else is in there?
Cranberry juice.
Cranberry juice.
And they take the lemon and they twist it. You don't have a lemon in there. You have the lemon rind in there. So you get the oils, you get that effervescence.
It's a lot of vodka. You don't need a lot of like one of those, and I'm like feeling good.
Yeah. And we always do it in a walking glass because it does come in a martini glass. You have to walk around.
It takes skills to walk with that martini glass.
I can't.
So you get a walking glass. So anybody that goes on a Carnival cruise ship, if you love martinis, but you don't want to walk around and try to figure out how not to spill half of your $12 drink, ask for it in a walking glass. Every bartender on every bar knows what that means. So put it in a standard glass and you have the same exact delicious drink that you're not spilling $3 a sip down your wrist as you walk down the boat.
Yeah, I don't know. It just tastes so much better in a martini glass, though. I don't know what it is. It can be the same juice. It's the same juice. You can try. Okay, if you now old fashioned or some whiskey bourbon, always to me tastes better in a rock glass, right? However, if you took that martini and poured it in this glass, it just does not taste the same to me. I have to, even if you put in a plastic cup, not the same. Not the same at all.
I agree.
It's something about a martini in the coupe glass that's just like.
And if you're gonna do that, you have to sit there because I will not be able to not spill.
Yeah, well, we're klutzes. We'll be walking on the flat floor and go, ooh.
Oh,
damn it. There goes $18. Yeah, the walking, so with a lot of drinks, coffee included, if you get the oxygen into that drink, it changes the flavor of the drink. That's why most bartenders will shake a mixed drink because it aerates it, gets the oxygen in there, changes the taste.
Well, you shake it to shake it too.
That too, to mix it up, but it gets that air in there. It's different.
It does. It mixes it up better. It's almost like there's different type of shakes, right? So you got your then you have your, when you're doing this, it sort of moves it around instead of it just going back and forth. And then you have your swish. You just want to mix it but not shake it up or whatever but it don't matter to me whether you shake it, mix it, whatever.
Right.
It's all going down the same thing.
It's shaken, not stirred.
Right.
It's still a martini. Give me the martini.
Exactly.
We're just talking about spilling valuable alcohol on the ground. So
yeah, no, you gotta definitely stand still. And they usually have like those big martini glasses, like the big, and it's almost like they're flatter. It's like the bigger they are, the flatter they are. So you really have to sort of.
Yep. Yep.
Been there, done that.
So what do you normally drink when you go to the Atrium bar, Chris? Because Liz just talked about her martini.
Me, when I'm at the Atrium bar, it's weird, and this is ridiculously Atrium bar specific. I will get an Angry Orchard with a shot of Fireball. Take a sip of the Angry Orchard and put the Fireball in there. So I have a Angry Orchard with a shot of Fireball. It's like cinnamon apple deliciousness with alcohol. If you haven't tried it, oh my God, I encourage you to try it. Just get
I'm not gonna knock that. I'm gonna say it sounds strange because I know of a mixture that I've tried before where people were talking about try this, try that. And I'm like, that don't sound like, but I did. And that's like, ooh, that tastes good. So I'm not going to knock it. But, speaking of that, do y'all do shots? Or are you more cocktail oriented?
No. We do shots.
We have. It depends on how
Drunk she is.
Yeah.
To put it lightly, for shots, I think for her favorite would probably be the slippery nipple.
Slippery nipple, not your nipples, but the drink slippery nipple.
The drink.
Okay.
Depends on the time of day. The slippery nipple. Those things. I'm just saying.
Wrong
show. That's after hours. Yeah, slippery nipple, which is the butter shot and Fireball. It's delicious.
Or I like rum chata.
Yeah.
Rum chata shot.
That's not a shot, though. That's rum chata.
I don't know. I'm kind of a wuss. I don't like anything too heavy.
See, I don't do shots often. And usually if I do, it's usually tequila or if the bartender's saying, hey, try this type thing. But I'm not one of those whoosh, 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 whoosh. I'm like,
yeah.
Just let me sip on that for a while. I'll get where you're getting. It may take me a little longer, but I'll get there.
It's sips on ships, not shots on ships.
It can stand for both, though. Whoever wears it, right? Whoever wears it can say shots on ships.
Although if you've been in the MDR and the Carnival ships, those I don't know what the hell the shots they are with the lighted glasses and stuff like that. They're delicious. They're not strong, but they're delicious.
Yeah,
I have no idea what the hell they are. I don't know how many we've done. They come in glasses like these guys back here.
Okay.
Don't break it.
So that's what you get on the Carnival ships and the MDR, and they do the shots. I don't know what's in there. It's tasty. It's not strong, but it's tasty.
And it's not part of the drink package either.
No.
But the thing is, when you drink, the reason it's not part of the drink package because you get to keep the souvenir glass that is in. So that's really what you're paying for. So
souvenir glass. Well, yeah, obviously we have them.
Yeah, I have one of those, and I think it's that. I think it's like a ombre. It's clear, and then it goes to blue or something at the bottom. But it was shaped like a little mini martini glass.
Oh,
but it was a shot glass. Yeah, it was long time
cool.
ago. I think I was on the. I don't even think they make that boat anymore. It was one of our first ships we went on, but I don't know. But it was actually pretty. It was real pretty good. But what have around the Atrium bar, has there ever been any funny or people watching things you've ever seen happen while you're at the Atrium?
I mean, I think the funny part is like when you come back from an excursion or a port day, and it's like typically like Cozumel where people are drinking all day. And then, of course, they get right back on the boat. They're still in their swimsuits and cover-ups, and they want to go right to the bar. And that's where they get on. And so they're drunk as skunks, yelling and screaming and yelling at their friends and making a scene. And we'll just sit there and like watch them and be like, okay. We're not
that's when you're supposed to be recording and making shorts.
Yeah. Yes, you're right.
But I mean, just like any other bar on the ships, you have your regulars. So they've designated that as their go-to place when it's open to the close of that bar. So we've been on many of a ship where the right 2 seats, the left 2 seats, it doesn't matter. There's a couple seats. It's the same 2 people there all the time, every time. And that's their bar. They love their bartender. They love being at that bar. The Atrium bar, any bar, casino bar, they just are in that spot the whole time. And I don't know if that's why they go on a cruise, but that's what they enjoy. They're there and they're never drunk. They're never belligerent. They're never a-holes. They're just, that's
their spot.
It is their cheers and they love that spot. So Atrium Bar has those people as well. And I think that's amazing. It's so enjoyable to see them day in and day out. You walk up, Bob and Felicia are going to be there.
Right. They know the bartender's name.
Yep.
How about you? Have you seen anything crazy?
Some arguments about to turn into a fight. Yeah. Not on the level of the Atrium, but like one level up. Like walking past the gift shop on the way to the main dining room area. Maybe somebody was mad because someone was late, and the guy didn't want the girl telling him to hurry up, so he's being an a-hole. Then I also like to see that's also nearby is the customer service desk. Ooh. Where people are, especially the blue card people, the people who are unfamiliar with how things go, and they're wondering, why they have to come down and put more money on their card, more money on their account, and so forth, and why should they use a card, and why do they do this, and no one told me this, and I'm just going,
Yep.
You didn't read your contract, didn't read the fine print. The people who brought you on the ship obviously did not give you a heads up or orientation of the criteria and the functions of the cruise ship. So I did see a lot of that most of the time was the customer service desk and the people that are mad because they're getting to the dining room late. Those have been the 2 main ones that I've seen so far.
Yeah, we see at the casino all the time. People will walk up to the casino host. I have 500 points. I want 10 free steakhouses. They're like, no.
No.
No. Just no. Oh, I played a slot machine for 10 minutes. Do I get a free cruise?
No.
No, but I do think that customer service people, like, I feel bad for them having to work near the bar because I would be like driven to drink in that job, like dealing with the people because like of the ridiculous.
Oh, I'm sure they got friends at the bar. They could come back here and give me a couple shots. They're back. I got to deal with these a-holes. This guy, his hat blew off and on the deck, and he wants a free cruise because Carnival's wind blew his hat off.
People are stupid, but a lot of that comes from, obviously they heard people that it did work at some point. I don't know who they've been listening to, but no, sorry. No. Definitely not.
Own your own S, okay?
Yes, exactly. Well, with all of that, that's pretty much all I had about the Atrium Bar. Do you all have anything else about the Atrium Bar?
No, I mean, look, so we talked about the Grand Atrium with the glass elevators on the Vista class ships. They have that like cool funnel thing that's there now with the different moving pictures. So that's a pretty cool Atrium Bar. I know you don't like it. He likes his glass elevators.
I do.
The Excel class ships do not have the glass elevators, but they have a center stage, which is a little bit different. And they have kind of like, they have a weird bar off to the side and then one like underneath.
All right.
So like for us, the cool ones are like on the Conquest class,
Liberty,
Glory, Freedom, Valor, Magic, like the older ships. Those are our favorite.
But I mean, the end game is you're on a cruise. We are the Carnival Cruise Addicts. It doesn't matter if you're on any cruise line. Enjoy yourself. You've worked hard enough. You saved enough to go on a cruise and enjoy your vacation. enjoy your vacation. Enjoy the people around you. You're going to get some turds that are just negative. This the hell of it. Screw them. Excuse my French. Screw them. Enjoy your cruise. Enjoy the bar you're at. Enjoy your vacation. To hell with the negativity and have a good time. That's what I gotta say.
I agree 100% right there. So with all that said, you all enjoy yourself, and we'll be back next month with the Red Frog. Ooh. See ya. Bye.
For the real one. Have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real ones. For the real ones. For the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real one. For the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. For the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Yeah. Have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the real. For the real ones. For the real ones. Have a toast for the real. Have a toast for the real. Have a toast for the real.